In this session, I'm going to explain a trading branch or trading branches better. So we're going to say utility, setup, company details. We're going to click on the Enterprise tab, where I'm going to define under branch control trading branches. Now let's say we're going to use 3 different companies. They all must now have the same trading branch setup. So first of all, you want to go and set up your trading branch groups. You can have multiple groups with multiple companies connected to it. I've defined more than one group, but I'm going to select the same group for all 3 of my companies. Let me just show you how to define these groups. Under Setup and Maintenance Trading Branches, you click on the option that says Click to Maintain. This is now actually going to open module parameters for you, where you can add various branches here. All 3 my companies will belong to my one Western Cape option. Here you can add, remember, if you do add, the numbers must be separate or individual, and you must click on Save. Now that I've defined my ledger groupings, I can select a grouping. So each company must now have the same grouping. Let me just show you. Once all the companies have got the same grouping, you can now start defining what you would like to do. An example can be that you have 3 companies with all the same ledger. In other words, you centralize your ledger and you can centralize your creditors. That means that you will have one set of financial statements, but you can look at the different transactions when you look at your Excel type ledger reports. You can define only to see specific transactions. A lot of people will not centralize debtors because of the different locations of these branches and these companies then having their own debtors, but a lot of them will have one set of creditors. If you centralize creditors, it means that if a transaction is processed in branch 003, as soon as you process that transaction, it's available on that specific creditor to all the companies. In other words, all the transactions and the totals is all exactly the same. I'm now going to accept here, open my other companies and select the same grouping. And in the next session, I'm going to show you the influence of what centralizing will do for you. So I'm going to click on accept. So please have 3 companies, make sure you've created them and select your trading branch options. And that concludes